Pope Francis is the head of the Roman Catholic Church and one of the most respected and spiritual leaders in the world. He became a pope in 2013 and he is known for his humility, kindness, and focus on helping the poor. He is also the first pope from Latin America and the first Jesuit pope. His real name is Jorge Mario Bergoglio and he was born in Argentina. This biography will tell the story of his life from his early years to his leadership as a Pope Francis. Pope Francis was born on December 17 in 1936 in Buenos Aires in Argentina. His full name is Jorge Mario Bergoglio. His parents were Italian immigrants. His father, Mario José Bergoglio, was a railway worker, and his mother, Regina María Sívori, was a homemaker. He was the oldest of 5 children. His family was Catholic and lived a simple working-class life. As a child, George was very close to his grandparents, especially his grandmother Rosa, who helped teach him about faith and kindness. He loved reading, playing soccer, and spending time with his family. He also worked part-time jobs like sweeping floors and working in a chemical laboratory to help support his family. George attended public schools and studied chemistry at a technical school. However, when he was 21 years old, he felt a strong desire to serve God. In 1958, he joined the Society of Jesuits, also known as the Jesuit, a religious group within the Catholic Church known for its focus on education, service, and discipline. He studied philosophy and technology in Argentina and Chile and was ordained priest in 1969. As a Jesuit, George took a vow of poverty, chastity, and obedience. He chose to live simply and dedicated his life to helping others, especially the poor. After becoming a priest, Father Jorge Bergoglio continued his study and taught theology and literature. He was known for being quiet and thoughtful man who cared deeply about students and parishioners. He became the head of Jesuit in Argentina in 1973, during a very difficult time in the country's history. Argentina was under military rule, and many people were being hurt and disappeared. During this time, Father Bergoglio tried to protect people in danger and help many escape the violence. However, his action during this period was sometimes questioned. He later admitted that he could have done more to help the victims. In 1992, he became a bishop of Buenos Aires and later became the Archbishop of the city in 1998. As Archbishop, he was known for his simple lifestyle. He gave up the fancy house where other bishops lived and chose to stay in a small apartment. He cooked his own meals and often took public transportation instead of a car. He spent a lot of time with poor, visited hospitals and prisons, and encouraged people to live with kindness and humility. In 2001, he was made a Cardinal Pope John Paul. Even as a cardinal, Bergoglio stayed humble and avoided the spotlight. He continued to speak out about social justice, poverty, and the importance of mercy. After the resignation of Pope Benedict in 2013, the Catholic Church held special election called a conclave to choose a new pope. On March 13, 2013, Jorge Mario Bergoglio was chosen as the 266th pope. He took the name of Francis after Saint Francis of Assisi, who was known for his love of the Pope and the nature. Pope Francis was the first pope from the Americas, the first from Southern Hemisphere, the first Jesuit pope, and the first non-Europe pope in over 1,000 years. His election was a surprise to many people, but he was quickly loved for his humble personality and warm smile. From the beginning of his time as a pope, Francis showed that he wanted to lead differently. He refused many traditional luxuries, such as a pope grand apartment, and chose to live in a small guest house instead. He wore simple clothing and often met with people from all walks of life, including the poor and the sick and the homeless. Pope Francis became known for speaking openly and honestly. He talked about problems in the church and the need for reform. He spoke about love, mercy, and forgiveness instead of strict rules. He said the church should be more welcoming, especially to people who feel rejected or hurt. He also focused on modern issues like climate change, poverty, immigration, and equality. In 2015, he published an important letter called Laudato Si', where he asked people to care for the earth and protect the environment. He believes that helping the planet is a way of showing respect to God's creation. Pope Francis has traveled to many countries, speaking messages of peace and hope. He has visited places suffering from war, poverty, and disaster. Some of his important visits include the Holy Land in 2014, promoting peace between Christians, Jews, and Muslims. Also visited the United States in 2015, speaking to Congress about justice, equality, and protecting life, and traveled to Africa between 2015 to 2019, visiting poor communities and promoting peace in war-torn areas. Also visited Iraq in 2021, a historic visit to support Christians and encourage peace between religions. In his speech, he often talked about the need to build bridges between people instead of walls. He asked leaders to care for the weak, help refugees, and work for justice. Pope Francis has brought fresh and more compassionate tone to the Catholic Church. He speaks a lot about love and understanding rather than judgment. Some of his key beliefs include mercy is more important than rules. He believes God's love and forgiveness are the heart of Christianity. However, Pope Francis also faced many challenges. Some conservative members of the church believe he is changing things too much. Others say he is not doing enough to solve problems like abuse scandals or to give women more leadership roles in the church. Still, many people admire him for trying to bring compassion and honesty to his role. Pope Francis is a very simple, warm person. He enjoys reading or writing classical music. He is also a fan of soccer and supports the San Lorenzo football team in Argentina. He speaks several languages, including Spanish, Italian, and some English. He has a strong sense of humor and often smiles and laughs with people. He hugs children, kisses babies, and blesses those in need. He tries to stay close to ordinary people and believes in the church should be like field hospital, helping those who are hurting. Pope Francis has had a big impact, not only Catholics, but also on people around the world. His messages of peace, love, and care for others have reached millions. He has brought attention to many important issues, including poverty, climate change, and human rights. Many people see him as a voice for the violences, someone who speaks up for the poor, the sick, and the forgotten. He encourages people to live simply and help others and be kind to one another. Pope Francis is a leader who changed the way many people see the Catholic Church. His life story is one of humility, service, and faith. From his simple beginnings in Argentina to his role as a pope, he has always focused on love, mercy, and caring for others. He reminds the world that being a good person means helping those in need and showing compassion every day. In a world filled with challenges, Pope Francis continued to offer a message of hope and unity. His legacy will likely be remembered for bringing softer, more human touch to the papacy and reminding everyone that the heart of faith is love.